Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a guide for the Fallen Saber Grandmaster Nightfall. I cut out a good chunk of it to try to make the video quicker. Feel free to look for timestamps if you only care about specific encounters. We're going to be running a middle tree solar warlock with Well of Radiance, and then Succession with Anti-Barrier, Imperial Needle, and Xenophage, and then I'm running Protective Light, Precision Charge, Taking Charge, Global Reach, and Wrath Rasputin, and then I have Phoenix Protocol on. We then have a Titan, Top Tree Void for the bubble, and on the Titan we're running Succession, Trinity Ghoul, which worked really well for ad clearance, and then Falling Guillotine because there's a lot of things that charge, Helm of Saint 14 for blinding so that you're safer in the bubbles, and then there's a quick look at the rest of the mods. And then we're running Bottom Tree Void Hunter for invisibility and revives when necessary, and then Succession, and then blinding nades on Truthteller. Highly recommend blinding nades. Then we had Anarchy. If you don't have Anarchy, you can run something else. And then we had Aeon Gauntlets on our Hunter for finishing for heavy ammo. Jumping into the run, first quick tip, if you just jump straight off the cliff here, you can avoid most of the ads and you'll just fly through this out of bounds zone. Don't go too far left or you'll die. As you're coming up on the first area, jump off your Sparrow. We died a few times, even far back when the meteors / satellite came in while we were sitting on our Sparrows. And then the way that we do this encounter is we left our Titan in the center. Myself and the Hunter dropped back, and then the Hunter kept shooting blinding grenades to keep the turrets out. You can actually break the turrets, but it took so much ammo, it wasn't worth it for us, and we found this way works better. Our Titan capped up to 35. Only cap it to 35 and then leave, and then finish clearing ads. As soon as the overload spawns, which should be right at 35, the skiff will also leave. And then just finish clearing the ads, clear the champion, try to finish it for the heavy ammo, and continue on. Now, after you've capped it to 35, again, the skiff will leave. If you cap it too far, the next skiffs will come in. You don't want that to happen, so stop at 35. Then have the Titan go back into the bubble after you've finished everything off. We had the Hunter and the Warlock come up to this little platform so we had cover from the skiffs as they came in. Drop a healing nade down to the Titan, and then drop a rift for the Hunter and the Warlock. Proceed to clear more ads, and then drop an Anarchy right there in the middle. You'll see it there to the left, so that when the snipers come up here, they'll immediately start getting ticked by the Anarchy, and then just clear out ads as the Titan caps this thing further. Also drop an Anarchy near because the Arc Captain will likely jump over the cliff, and having an Anarchy in the rift will kill it. Once you hit 65, jump out of the cap circle again, drop a well here, use Xenophage and the well to shoot through the barrier's tethering. You can kill all of the ads as long as you're standing in the well. The barrier tether will not work, which is great. Clear out the barrier champ. At 65 is when that skiff leaves and the barrier champ comes down. So stay at 65. Then for final phase, go back to your normal spots. Toss a healing nade to the Titan to cap this for the third skiff that comes in. And then have him at around 85 drop a bubble. And then you can just stand in the bubble and cap the rest of it. Again, with Helm of Saint 14, blinds everything, so you're safe in the bubble. And then as soon as you hit 100, everything despawns except for the champ. Kill the champ, get the finish for the ammo, and move into the next area. Next area, I like setting up here to the right. Kill the exploders, drop a rift behind this this block for cover, and then have your Titan run close-up support, and then again here, drop a well, shoot through the barrier champion stuff to kill these long-range snipers. They're really annoying when you can't shoot through them. We also use the tether here, and then our Titan with Falling Guillotine is killing anything that gets close to us in the well, so we can just focus on the long-range guys. Once you take out most of the ads, or preferably all of the ads, then drop another rift, take care of the barrier champion. Everybody just focus fire it. Dies pretty quickly. When you kill the barrier champion, a next wave of sniper shanks will spawn and another overload will spawn. Generally, the one that shoots fire stuff will come to the back here so you can kill him again from behind the box. Then finish taking out the last one. Get the finishes if you can. Don't worry if you can't. It's helpful for the ammo. Now, usually when you open that little fuse box, nothing will spawn. Occasionally it glitches and everything spawns there. So you'll see in the main hallway where we came in, the 2 Overload champs spawn, you can go kill them if you're going for platinum. I wanted to show you this little shortcut where you can literally just run past and kill the 1 shank that comes out of that vent and immediately jump in without dealing with anything. And then the next area, I run down, grab the orb, wait for the close lightning to pass by, then jump to the other side, then spam jump here, carry the orb all the way back, and then hide next to your hunter. Your hunter will throw a smoke bomb to invis you, and then wait for the lightning, and then jump across and just dunk the orb. And you shouldn't be exploded by these guys since you're invisible. That's the quickest way we've found to deal with this lightning hallway. Make sure you spam jump, it makes you go a lot faster. Next area, drop a rift at the entrance, clear ads for a little bit, and then once the barrier spawns, drop a well over here, and then again, do the same thing. Use the well to be able to shoot through the barrier champion's tethers. Saves you a lot of time and frustration. And then focus fire the barrier champion to take it down. Make sure you keep a rift because the overload does do a lot of damage with his scorch cannon thing. Once you kill the barrier, 2 more overloads will also spawn. So we try to bait one up to this left side. Generally, you can kill him pretty easily. Then you kill the second one, and then eventually you kill the third one. These stairs are pretty safe. Just keep a rift up there and finish any champions you can to get the heavy ammo. Coming into this next room, you can drop a well, do the exact same thing again. Use it to kill the ads that are in the tether of the barrier champion. Generally, it's fairly quick, pretty painless. Occasionally, the barrier will go behind that giant pillar. So once it comes out, try to burn it down as quickly as you can to make sure it doesn't take cover again. And then we use our hunter tether to take out these overload champs on the left side. Stay back farther and they won't move around quite as much. If you have people up on the top platform, they'll start teleporting and chasing each other. When you get to the last one, again, try to finish for the heavy ammo, and you are to the boss room. For the boss room, there'll be these 2 void servitors at the beginning. Take them out and then hide behind these little things that come up out of the floor. This is the first, I'll say, kind of cheese spot for the boss. You can shoot from behind these as long as you stay far enough that he can't snipe you. You should be fine all the way through first damage phase. He doesn't come up here unless you go too far to the center of the room, then he may come up here. After you get him to damage gate 1, you'll have a barrier champion spawn. Kill that barrier champion again from back here, and then phase 2 is almost exactly the same. Grab any ammo you need before killing the final shank. Once you kill the final shank, phase 2 will start, the boss comes back down, and then again you can just sit behind these little barriers and he should just stay out there. At the second damage gate, another barrier champ will spawn, and 2 snipers from up at the top right. Make sure you kill them. The barrier champion likes to make them invulnerable. Then once you kill the barrier champ, rotate to the left side of the room for third damage phase. Exploders will be spawning here, and then these giant things in front of us will come up, and they're perfect cover for this phase. So stay over on this side, take out the exploders as they come over. Make sure they don't sneak up on you. They'll destroy you. And then you can just sit behind these and take your time damaging the boss. When you get to final damage phase, this is where it gets crazy. So you see I run up here to bait the boss over to me, so he's chasing me. My 2 teammates go to the other side, and my Titan friend drops a barricade. And then we're just watching for these snipers to spawn up top. These snipers will absolutely wreck you. A lot of the times they spawn in groups of 3, we found, but we also found it to be very inconsistent. So I'm baiting the boss around in circles. I can run faster than he can float. Watch for these snipers to spawn. Take them out immediately as soon as you see them. And then once you're clear, go ahead and damage the boss. But again, I'm keeping a little bit of Xenophage ammo here in case some snipers spawn. And then have your hunter tether and just basically out DPS the boss. If all goes well, you'll have finished the strike. Not too bad. Highly recommend killing those 2 champions in the hallway to get the platinum. We only went for gold here because I wanted to show you that shortcut. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, would appreciate the like and the subscribe. Feel free to drop questions below if you have them. Thanks for watching, and catch y'all next time.